Welcome back to the road. Today we're visiting Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I have to say that this town caught me a bit by surprise. I know the two major cities in the state, Oklahoma City and Tulsa, but I have never expected to see any skyscrapers outside those two places. Well, Bartlesville has a few. The modern high-rise buildings are all related to a famous oil company that just happens to be headquartered here, Phillips. Our first stop is going to be the museum they have put together about the history of the company. Let's go and have a look. There is a lot from the early history of the company and its founders, all brothers. The museum seems to focus on one of the brothers, Frank Phillips. Frank had gotten into the bond selling business with his father-in-law. Later, along with his brother Lee, he set out to find oil in Bartlesville area. They found oil, obviously, and grew from there. Despite the big buildings, this is really a quiet place, in a good way of course. If not for the incredible heat of the summer, this would be a very pleasant place to walk around. While we're downtown, let's take a look at the Union Depot. I have seen a few of those old steam engines while visiting towns across America, but you can actually get up close to have a look at this one. come in and have a look. All aboard, here we go. Looks like we're visiting on a day when they have the farmers market. It's right next to the depot. We have got to go and have a look at what they have to offer. Look at those fresh fruits and veggies. Looks delicious. Must be some good food cooking here. One of the buildings you will notice in town is the Price Center. The grounds around the building and the arts center are really beautiful. Let's brave the heat and sun to have a look. To be honest, I haven't really heard of Bartlesville before making this trip. Despite its famous oil company history, this place just sort of jumped out of nowhere, but I'm glad I found it. While we're in town, let's walk over to the Frank Phillips home. It's a museum those days, so maybe we can get a look. Looks like we're too late to go on a tour of the main house, but the museum in the garage is still open. Let's see what they have. is such an interesting place. It has a lot of charm of a small town, but with some buildings that usually come with larger cities. Would you call this a paradox? I guess if you like small town life but also enjoy more of a city skyline, then Bartlesville is perfect. Our next stop is outside of town, so we're going to have to drive a bit. This place is all about oil, so it wouldn't be a complete visit without stopping at the first commercially productive well in the area, the Nelly #1 site. This well was in operation from 1897 to 1964 and started the era of oil exploration in the area. I know oil drilling work is very dangerous, but I can imagine they have developed more safety features since this rig was in operation. The rig is located in a nice quiet park outside of town, so we can enjoy a little walk after seeing the oil rig. I hope you enjoyed this visit in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. This one was a surprise for me. It shows that you never know what you will find on the road in America. If you find yourself in the area, be sure to make a stop. Thank you for watching. See you next time.